Thomas Leo Tom Clancy, Jr. was an American novelist and historian best known for his technically detailed espionage and military science storylines set during and after the Cold War. 17 of his novels were bestsellers and more than 100 million copies of his books are in print. Stephen Coons is an American thriller and suspense novelist. Coons grew up in Buchanan, West Virginia, a small coal mining town, and earned a BA degree in political science at West Virginia University in 1968. Stephenie Meyer is an American young adult fiction writer and film producer, best known for her vampire romance series Twilight. The Twilight novels have gained worldwide recognition and sold over 100 million copies, with translations into 37 different languages. Patricia Cornwell is a contemporary American crime writer. She is widely known for writing a popular series of novels featuring the heroine Dr. Kay Scarpetta, a medical examiner. Her books have sold more than 100 million copies. Patrick Joseph Pat Buchanan is an American conservative political commentator, author, syndicated columnist, politician, and broadcaster. Buchanan was a senior advisor to U.S. Presidents Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, and Ronald Reagan, and was an original host on CNN's Crossfire. Oliver Lawrence Ollie North is a political commentator and television host, military historian, New York Times best-selling author, and a former United States Marine Corps lieutenant colonel. North is primarily remembered for his term as a National Security Council staff member during the Iran-Contra affair, a political scandal of the late 1980s. Mary Higgins Clark is a novelist. Martin Yen is a Chinese-born Hong Kong American chef and food writer. He has hosted his award-winning PBS TV cooking show Yen Can Cook since 1982. Mark Halperin is an American novelist, journalist, conservative commentator, senior fellow of the Claremont Institute for the Study of Statesmanship and Political Philosophy, fellow of the American Academy in Rome, and member of the Council on Foreign Relations. Lee Earl James Elroy is an American crime fiction writer and essayist. Elroy has become known for a telegrammatic prose style in his most recent work, wherein he frequently omits connecting words and uses only short, staccato sentences, and in particular for the novels The Black Dahlia, The Big Nowhere. L. Dean Ray Coons is an American author. His novels are broadly described as suspense thrillers, but also frequently incorporate elements of horror, science fiction, mystery, and satire. Several of his books have appeared on the New York Times bestseller list, with 14 hardcovers and 14 paperbacks reaching the #1 position. David Scott Limbaugh is a conservative American political commentator and author. He has also worked as a professor and as a lawyer. He is the younger brother of talk radio host Rush Limbaugh. Dale Brown, Vice President of Research and Development at OptiMedica, has more than 15 years' experience in the laser-based ophthalmology industry. Prior to OptiMedica, he was Director of Research and Development at Luminous, where he helped the company expand ophthalmic product offerings that focused on diode pump solid-state lasers, DBSS, and integrated laser slit lamps. Clive Eric Cussler is an American adventure novelist and marine archaeologist. His thriller novels, many featuring the character Dirk Pitt, have reached the New York Times fiction bestseller list more than 20 times. Michael Robert Bob Gale is an American screenwriter, producer and film director. He famously co-wrote the science fiction film Back to the Future with writing partner Robert Zemeckis, and the screenplays for the film's 2 sequels. Andrew Clevin, also known by his pen name Keith Peterson, is an American writer of mystery novels, psychological thrillers, and screenplays for tough guy mystery films. 2 of Clevin's books have been adapted into motion pictures, True Crime and Don't Say a Word. Andrew James Breitbart was an American conservative publisher, commentator for the Washington Times, author, and occasional guest commentator on various news programs, who served as an editor for the Drudge Report website. Candace Bushnell is an American novelist and television producer. She wrote a column for the New York Observer that was adapted into the best-selling Sex and the City anthology. The book was the basis for the HBO hit series Sex and the City and 2 subsequent movies. Ann Hart Coulter is an American conservative social and political commentator, writer, syndicated columnist, and lawyer. She frequently appears on television, radio, and as a speaker at public and private events.